This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Liberty Flames and the Wyoming Cowboys. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Flames headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Cowboys offense will start this game off with the football. Onto the field for the first time in this one is Samuel Harris. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Flames offense takes the field for the first time in this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it, it's Coleman. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Just smothered on the play.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Trying to bull his way in. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Couldn't set his feet.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Left side, it's Wilson. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just feeds the running back. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After losing yardage on those last 2 runs, you know they've got to throw it here on 3rd and 15. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his target. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the spur.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Quick give. It's Coleman. Turning it on. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for an alley. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
Pulls it on the option. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Keeps it moving. It's Coleman. There's some room. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field. The red zone, so I look for this offense to be aggressive.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Coleman. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Breaks the tackle. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Smashes it between the uprights. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. The Flames line it up with a 1st and goal. The run inside. It's Coleman. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Flames! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. There.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Finds his tight end. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in the position to go ahead and score points before the half.
The hurry-up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage in his 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the number 13 team, the SMU Mustangs.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made in the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. There he goes.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the Flames can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fullback's got it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Well, you better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter. Get me a...
What? Yeah.
yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Coverage unit all over him. Stopped immediately. Wyoming has the football back and The offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Harris. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. It made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups. And what I find when my guy's better than your...
Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, the defense have been doing a pretty good job bottling this guy up. They knew that was a big key in this game, but this guy's got the ability where it just takes one, David, and that was the play right there. Nice vision, able to get into the open field, and his speed did the rest.
And that's why you keep handing him the football. Like, he's going to get stopped, sure, but any given moment, he can make the big play for this offense. They'll keep feeding him because he is that dude.
He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Gives it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
First down and more. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Flames will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch.
Snags it and he's open. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds a man on the left. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Selling the fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
His pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a 1st down. The Flames in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Keeps it looking for room. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. On 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, you're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else, but 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
Give to the fullback. And he's brought down after a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it. At the 35, he's loose. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. So we open the final. going for yardage. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Wyoming's offense, they've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pulls it, fired complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their 1st pick of the game.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been big.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over it. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Kick is in the air. They're field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Moves to his right. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Wide receiver going in motion. A run for the quarterback. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback.
And the Flames will hustle to the line. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Touchdown, Flames! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Down he goes. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Good, strong tackle. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Drops back on 1st down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to?
Upstairs to make the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He wants to throw it again. Soft spot in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He's looking to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The running back has it. Uh-oh, look out. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Out wide left, it's Randolph. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Flames headed quickly to the line.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Buying time to his right. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around. That's such a...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got an alley. Got a little grass. Got enough for the first down. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the move. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Fires to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Buying a little time to his left. Unloads in the nick of time.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Snapped on 4th down. Got enough space. Touchdown, Liberty. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun.
30, blue, 30, straight to the end.
Wants to throw one first. He's taking the deep shot. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse